The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, episode 6, the final episode. Thank God, because I need my day back. I need to get on with the rest of my day. I hate everybody. I hate this. I hate these people so badly. I hate them so badly. Okay. So when last we left, we knew that Natalia had been abused by her family, including her siblings, who were allowed to beat her when she was bad, right? And her parents, her adoptive parents, abandoned her in an apartment, first in Westfield, Indiana, and then when that lease was up, they abandoned her in Lafayette, Indiana, because they figured, oh, that's a poor town and, nobody will pay attention to her. Turns out one of these poor families took her in, took care of her, and she's been living with them ever since. So in Lafayette, the prosecutor was like, yeah, no. You can't just drop a kid off and then that's that. And so they take they take the case to court. Only the court rules, we don't know what her real age is, even though we went to the Ukraine, we got a birth certificate, whatever. That's another country. It might be fake. We don't know. You can't talk about age, but you can talk about the fact that Natalia is disabled and these people have abandoned their disabled daughter in this apartment. Fine. So they're lining up all their ducks in a row and they're getting ready to go to court. And something about Michael Barnett, this father, just does not seem right to me. And I can't put my finger on it, but he seems like a scumbag. But let us be clear. The mother, trash. Total trash. And she's not interviewed, but we have all her text messages where she's like, yes, I beat the girl, but I was trying to beat the truth out of her. Lady, I can't. So, okay. Scummy behind Michael is like, okay, we're going to go to court. I got to get a lawyer. We're going to get this done, blah, blah, blah. And so they start interviewing just people who knew the family and people in the community and talking about their communications with the family in general. One of the guys is somebody Gill, Johnny. I want to say Johnny Gill, but he's an R&B singer. Child, I know it's not Johnny Gill. But this gentleman is a little person. And Vince, oh no, he's a country singer. Okay, whatever. Mr. Gill. Freddie Gill, that's his name. Freddie Gill was a country singer who also happened to be a little person who's in a wheelchair, and they knew him. The Barnetts knew him back in Westfield when they had a daycare. He brought his kid to their daycare, and they had gotten friendly. So when they adopted this child, they were like, hey, Freddie, can you help us out? Give us some information. What is your life like? Blah, blah, blah. And he was happy to give them information. And then over Facebook Messenger, yeah, these people are not that tech savvy. Over Facebook Messenger, the wife, Christine, is like, you're looking awful hot in your wheelchair, and starts flirting with this guy. And as they go through all the Facebook Messengers, turns out she's giving it up out of both draw legs. Honey, she's giving it to everybody. And those who she's not actually giving it to, she's trying hard to give it to. She's just passing it out, passing it out to everybody. Okay, girl, we see how you doing. So, okay, some people are loose, even if they're married. We already know she's a horrible human being. The fact that she's a little loose in the pants, well, that should come as no surprise. So anyway, they go to court and the jury cannot hear about the age of the trial, and everybody testifies and it's all, sad and whatever. And in an hour and a half, Michael gets acquitted. And so he goes home and he's just on the phone, or he goes to the lawyers and he's all happy and excited, I got acquitted. They knew right away. So he calls his son, Jacob, it's done. I got acquitted. They looked at the evidence and they knew right away that I did not do this. And so I've been vindicated. In the court of public opinion now, everybody knows that I'm vindicated. Sir, we've watched you on video over 6 episodes. I don't know about other people, but I'm looking at you like, what is it about this scumbag? Because this guy is clearly a scumbag, and he is positively gleeful at the idea that now he can testify against his ex-wife, and nothing that's said in this trial or nothing that comes up after the trial can be brought back. He can't be prosecuted again because he has double jeopardy and nobody can do anything to him. And he's just a little bit too happy about that part. And I'm like, sir, what do you think is going to come out? What's happening? Also, the first phone call he made was to his son to say, son, your mom's going down. Okay. You hate this woman. She's your ex-wife. Great. You claim that your ex-wife poisoned all your kids against you. Now you're poisoning your son against his mother. Sir, I'm going to need you to look in the mirror. Okay. He gets off. Everybody is mad. I mean, he's happy. His family is happy. And they're like, he's a good dude. And he fake cries, or it looks like he's fake crying. It was like a lot of noise, not sure about tears, but his eyes were red. Okay. And then according to him, as he's walking out of the court, there's this moment where he and Natalia meet. Their eyes meet across the courtroom. Sir, I think you're a lying sack of sugar, but go on and tell me the rest of your lie. So he says, I just said to her, I mouthed to her, this is hard, I'm sorry. Sir, you should have just said, I'm sorry, and left it at that, because we know you're trash. But even before court, his lawyer said to him, who is Natalia to you? And so he's like, well, and he thinks about it, dramatic pause, and he gives some, word salad answer. And then the lawyer is like trying to elicit a specific answer, and this idiot's clearly not giving it. And so he's like, who is Natalia? Tell me about Natalia. How do you feel about Natalia? And he's like, he gave an Alex Murdaugh answer. She's a human, a woman with fingers and toes and feelings. And the lawyer is like, let me stop you right there. You've never said that you love her. And he was like, huh. Yeah, well, and then he gave some more word salad that did not include the words, she was my adopted child and I loved her. But you know what's crazy? When you adopt somebody, they're just your child. They're not your adopted child. They're just your child. Okay, fine. You're trash. It's evident. We all see it because everyone has eyes. Oh, and this man is skipping through his life. Oh, he's happy. He's cheerful, whatever. So then we cut back to Mr. Freddie Gill. Freddie Gill has another little tale to tell. According to Mr. Freddie Gill, who has no dog in this fight. He's not in the middle of it. He didn't do anything. He got a call from the state police about this family and about this situation. It appears that there is evidence that they may or may not have been pimping Natalia out. She's a child, and you put her out here in these streets to do... I cannot. Even if she was the age that they lied and said she was, that's wrong. But they knew or should have known that she was a teenager or younger, and they pimped her out. But wait, there's more. According to the wife, who is clearly scum, she says that the adopted father sampled the merchandise with Natalia. That's when I was like, if I wanted to break my TV. I wanted to break my TV. I hate everybody. These people are garbage. My dress is still not done, although the skirt is coming along nicely. I still have to figure out a bodice for this dress. Listen, I'm going to need to take some cleansing breaths and go for a walk in nature. And there's a nice tree near my house that has nice berries that you can just pick and eat right off the tree. And I'm really not that into street fruit, but I'm going to have me some street fruit today because I just need something from nature to soothe and calm my spirit. These people are trash. Okay. I'm glad that this TV show was on, and I'm glad that this man was dumb enough to let his whole behind be shown for God and all the world to see, because we see you, Michael Michael Barnett, you're garbage, as is your wife. What kind of family are you raising? I feel deeply sorry for those children and hope they are in therapy and hope that they don't visit this kind of madness on the families that they someday will have. I'm going to go walk in the forest. Y'all have a good Sunday. Bye. Wait, in my fury and haste, I left out the most important part. Well, I told you the most important part, but I left off the other part. So here's a couple of answers to questions. Michael, of course, is acquitted, but his wife is supposed to go to trial for the trafficking charge as well as for the abuse charge. Turns out the state doesn't have the evidence, so they dropped the case against her. She never goes to court for anything. And then the last this little deleted scene, just this little scene. You see Michael in like some of the outtakes, and through a lot of his talking to the camera, he's crying and he's emotional and he's whatever. Remember when I told you how fake he seemed? Something about this man just wasn't quite right. They put up as the last thing you see on camera is Michael saying, wait, let me give you one where I cry. Hang on. I'm gonna give you a take where I cry. Okay. And then you see him like preparing himself for this acting role. I hate him. I don't hate anybody. I am a nice person. I'm from Indiana. Indiana's chock full of nice people. Aside from the serial killers, most of us are really, really nice. I hate this man. Okay, now I do really need some of those, some of that street fruit. I might eat some of the street cherries and the plums and the not boysenberries. What are they? Mulberries? Mulberries. They're delicious. I'm gonna go outside because I need to breathe some fresh air and get out of these stale pajamas. Okay, now you can go have a good day. Bye.